Konnichiwa, hope everyone's good. Time for an EDC update. So let's just get cracking with the knacking. A few people in the last EDC update thought that I was carrying a lot of gear and it must weigh a ton. So I thought I would start off with how I carry things and just with it being spread out. I don't notice it anyway, it's not heavy to me. But then I'm not a skinny jeans wearing millennial snowflake. So anyway, I got a brand new belt I've just had for 2 days now. It's a 511 operator's belt. So far I like it. It's really stiff. Very comfortable belt. Anyway, multi-tool goes in this pouch, Maxpedition universal sheath, I think it is. Pen clips onto the side there. Bandana goes in that back pocket. Notepad goes in that back pocket. Phone goes in this pocket. Flashlight goes there. Knife goes there. Ferrocerium rod goes there. Keychain goes into that pocket. Wallet clips onto here. And the wallet itself goes in this pocket. And that's pretty much it. So let's get cracking and I'll show you what I've got for this month. So I'll start off with bandana. Boring, basic, still very useful. I think everyone should carry one. Notepad, usually carry right in the reins, but I fancy saving some money. Get them for 50p from Wilkinson's. Cheaper than the right in the reins, which I think are coming up to a £5 or something like that. Anyway, watch, Casio Edifice, with the watch band compass. Zippo lighter. I've ordered a Zippo belt pouch for that, so I'll be carrying that next to the multi-tool in the future. Normally it's just kept in the same pocket that I've got the ferro rod and the keys hanging in. Anyway, speaking of ferro rod, still the Light My Fire Swedish Army, still in my opinion, best ferro rod you can get. Flashlight, gone back to my old favourite, the Olight M10 Maverick. CR123 battery. Really nice flashlight, very small as well. I think it's 350 lumens or something like that. Anyway, multi-tool, Victorinox Spirit. Still the best multi-tool ever made, in my opinion. Knife, going to the CRKT Journeyer, slip joint version with the little pin that turns it into a fixed blade, or not a fixed blade but a virtual fixed blade, or however CRKT describes it. Keys have changed. Well, they're the same, but how I carry them's changed. Got a Maxpedition Tritium, I think it's called. But I really like this. If I just want to use the car key, I can unclip it and clip it back on when I've finished. Same with the normal house keys if I want to use the pry bar or the knife for the little flashlight. I can just unclip it. It just rides on the belt loop. I think they've stopped making these now, but I found it on Heine Hayes. They've only got this colour left, which is, I think it's the foliage one. But they're hard to find now. Heine Hayes is the only one that I've seen that still sells it, so I highly recommend this now. Wish I bought it a while ago. So if you want one, get it. Pen is a Boca Plus Rocket. This pen is awesome. Solid brass. I think it comes in aluminium as well. It's really slimline, really comfortable to write with. Nice as long as well, so if you have to use it for self-defense you can. It's thick brass, so it'll take a beating. It's about 3.5 mils thick. The only real thin part is this piece right here, where it's milled for the bolt. It's also one of the most addictive pens I've got as well, just for doing that. That's one of the nicest pens. Reasonably cheap as well. It was 25 or something like that. £25 from Heine Hayes. That's one of the nicest pens though. Anyway, as far as the wallet goes, I've gone back to the... can't remember what it is. I think it's the Urban. Not the Urban, it's the... either the CMC or the other one. If I had a brain fart, I can't remember what it was. I think it's a CMC one though. And inside this, nothing's changed. Nearly going to show you my ID and everything as well. I do that every time. But nothing's changed with it. I've still got the little survival kit. Fresnel lens. Lucky coin. And that's pretty much that for the wallet. I'm going to be sticking with this wallet from now on though. I'm not going to bother with any others. I've tried a lot and I keep on going back to this one. So I'll stop horsing around with that. So I've still got the Makomi ring. Thinking about heat colour in it. Don't know yet though. I've done it to this one. It came out okay. Hard to see on this camera. Not sure if I'm going to do with that one though. That one was a gift, so I might just keep it the way it is. Lastly, for the personal EDC, for the Americans, there's a gun, Glock 19C. Takes 25 plus 1 9mm rounds. So that's it for personal EDC. I'll get into the bag now. So this is my new bag. It's military surplus. It's the Norwegian Telemark Bergen. Can't remember the exact name of it, but everybody calls it the Telemark, so that's what I'll call it for now. And I really like this bag. I paid £14 for it from Military First. 35, no, I think it's 50 litres. It's got a steel frame, leather straps. It's grade 2, so it's a little beat up. It's got some wear on there, but besides that, it's perfect. And it came with some really long leather straps for attaching bed rolls and whatnot too. I'm actually going to use this as a bushcraft bag as well, but for now it's just going to be an EDC. So in the side pocket, got my Osprey water bottle. I'm a little bit dehydrated, so I'm drinking as much water as I can. And normally I would have my stainless steel with the titanium nesting cup, but that's gone missing. I don't know where it is, so I'm carrying this one for now. And I've ordered a Swiss Army surplus water bottle, which is tall and thin, and it's 1 litre, and it'll fit in this pouch no problem. It's a lot skinnier than this, and that also has a nesting cup with it, so I'll be using that as an EDC water bottle when I get it. But I've ordered that from Norway, so it's going to take a while to get here. Maybe it's 2 or 3 weeks. Find out when I get it. I didn't bother looking on the site's delivery schedule. Anyway, it's the water bottle. On this side, I have a backup flashlight. It's the Olight SR2 baton. Got the Snug Pack Patrol Poncho. Patrol. Little Luger binoculars. Some hand sanitizer and a roll of 1-inch Gorilla Tape. I think that's it for that pack, which it is. And here, got the Suzuki Overdrive harmonica. Ranger 3 compass. Falkniven DC3 with 3000 grit sandpaper as well. And Mechanics impact gloves, and that's it for the top pouch. Then in here, there's tons of space still. I could fit a small child in this bag. I wouldn't recommend doing that though. I think you get arrested for that shit. Anyway, hat. And this is Tex. If I can find the label. Helicon Tex Liberty. Heavy fleece. I like it. It's really warm. Only thing I don't like about it is the stitching is absolute garbage on it. I've already had to stitch it about 3 times, and I've worn this about 2 weeks. It's got big tag ends sticking off there, and just little tag ends everywhere. And the stitching's starting to come away just there as well, so I have to restitch that. A bike lock, deodorant, toilet paper, first aid kit. I don't think anything's changed with this since the last video. I've put super glue back in there. That's about the only thing that's changed, so I won't get into it. Got the battery charger, a little sewing kit that I made. I've also ordered an Italian surplus sewing kit. I'll be placing this with that when I get it, but I've just got a little 10-inch measuring tape, Little patch. Got some snaps. So I just stitch around that onto a piece of clothing if a snap breaks. I got 2 of those. Some 550 paracord, the inner strands. There's 7 feet of that and there's 7 strands, each measuring 7 feet. 30-pound spider wire. And some black thread, green thread, heavy duty sail needles, and 2 normal needles, and that with the 1-inch Gorilla tape. It's pretty much my repair kit. And I've also got some kilt pins and normal safety pins, some charging cables, a cheap crappy nail clipper, and that's that. And then in here I have a schmog and waterproof pants. And that is it for my EDC update this month. Thanks for watching. Sayonara.